Hey everyone, and welcome to this very special video. 2022 was a great year for trains, including Union Pacific Challenger 3985 and 210-25511 getting new leases on life, the return of Reading and Northern number 2102, the Great Steam Up event over the Nevada State Railroad Museum in Carson City, and more. As 2022 comes to a close, let's look forward to what's ahead for 2023. So without further ado, here is the possible and expected railroad events of 2023. We'll start off by talking about the Cass to Durban line reactivation at the Durban and Greenbrier Valley Railroad located in West Virginia. A couple months before I made this video, the last bridge beams needed to be installed have been delivered to the railroad. It is very likely that sometime in 2023, the towns of Cass and Durban will finally be reconnected for the first time since 1985. Once this rail line reopens, passengers and tourists will have an opportunity to experience this entire rail line on board a new excursion operation called the Greenbrier Express. Also worth noting is that the Buffalo Creek and Gully Railroad number 4 is under restoration, and once this locomotive is complete, it will operate tourist trains on the Cass to Durban line. This locomotive is waiting for its turn to be sent into the Cass shop for restoration. But in the meantime, you are more than welcome to send your donations via the website that I will leave a link for in the description box down below, www.steamthe4.com. Next up is the restoration of Reading T1 484 number 2100. Over the past several years, the American Steam Railroad has been hard at work to bring in Reading T1 number 2100 back in operation. At the time I made this video, the American Steam Railroad's website stated that there is $170,000 needed to complete the restoration of Reading 2100. You can help support this restoration by becoming a volunteer, making donations, or purchase something from their gift shop. Once this locomotive is up and running again, several railroads have already expressed interest of hosting excursions with the Reading 2100. Next up is a possible railroad event that hopefully happens in 2023. After setbacks, delays, and modifications necessary for the Northeast Corridor, hopefully the third year is the charm for the Avelia Liberty train sets to make their debut. Next up is the anticipation of the return to steam on the East Broad Top Railroad located in Orbisonia, Pennsylvania. In 2022, EBT number 16 has completed a hydro test as well as a steam fire test. With these major steps of this locomotive restoration project out of the way, it is very likely that we'll see steam returned on the East Broad Top for the first time since 2011. Also keep in mind that 2022 was the first time since 1956 that the East Broad Top engine number 16 came to life. The next event in 2023 that's likely to happen is the merger between the Canadian Pacific and Kansas City Southern Railroads. While this railroad merger is waiting for regulatory approval, Canadian Pacific Railway is in the process of preparing their steam locomotive 2816 for a special journey from Calgary, Alberta to Mexico City in Mexico. Next up, coming in the spring of 2023, is the Woodstown Central Railroad in rural New Jersey. This tourist railroad will offer excursion trains on the Salem branch of the SMS lines. The Woodstown Central Railroad has already acquired some passenger cars that will be refurbished and ready for the tourist operation. Also worth noting is that work is almost done to bring the Switcher locomotive number 9 back in operation. All that's left to be done for this steam locomotive restoration is cab work and other cosmetic work to get the number 9 ready for excursion service. To plan your trips for the Woodstown Central Railroad in 2023 and so on, I will leave a link to where you can buy tickets for it in the description box down below. For more information, visit their website at www.woodstowncentral.com. Well, that's all for what's ahead for 2023. Thanks for joining me. For any other possible and expected railroad events of 2023, let me know about them in the comments down below. To stay up to date on future railfan updates and announcements videos, click on the subscribe button and select the Receive All Notifications option after tapping the bell. The yearly Q&A video should come out sometime in early January of 2023. This is Transcontinental Rail fan saying Happy New Year to everyone, and I'll see you all next time.